A neutral site showdown as both of these teams hoping to make an early season statement. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Virginia Cavaliers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. So the South Carolina Gamecocks headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And here comes the guy that'll be running the show. Gets the start for this team and tries to get the offense rolling. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. The give to Davis. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Abdullah. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Cavaliers line up to punt it away. On the return. Slips through the line. And there he goes. Touchdown, South Carolina. Stealing a score on special teams. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. That opening script from the offensive coordinator didn't lead to a score as they punted on their first possession. Now they have it back. Running inside. It's Beebe. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. All right, guys, let's talk for just a moment about Virginia. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul. They really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. Intercepted. He couldn't quite get loose on that return. He'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. This offense has it with really good field position. Here's a give to Auguste. Pass to 6. Trying to take it back. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. Sells the run, looking to pass. Working the middle, it's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Sets his feet, it's Duckworth. Turns it upfield. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. Virginia will call its first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Gamecocks line it up with a first and goal. He wants it all. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Quick strike through the air for the score. Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Makes the quick grab. Got room at the 35. He's loose. The 30. At the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McAllister. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Guys, for just a little bit, let's talk about South Carolina. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No. Huff is trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Needs it here on 4th down. And he will go down. Couldn't get rid of it in time, and the defense gets a sack on 4th down.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Rush right in his face. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground, but this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
We're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical, they're too fast, and they force a negative play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return it stops short of the 25. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Back to pass, it's Duckworth. Out wide right, it's McAllister. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Straight ahead, it's McAllister. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide left, it's Sellers. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Gamecocks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Throws it off the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They'll need a bunch on second down. He's looking to throw. Stepping to the right. He's going to run it across the 25. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Hits inside. It's McAllister. And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the first. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Handoff for Auguste. They put the brakes on it.
Now, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll move the wide receiver. Play action on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the air. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Got him right there.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. It doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. The Cavaliers will call on their punt team. He might be afraid to kick it to him here after the first punt was taken back to the house. Trying to take it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. Making the adjustment on the play. Looking for a man. It's Duckworth. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. They'll stop play here as they have a look at this injured Gamecock. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Isaiah Auguste. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Quick give. It's McAllister. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Line getting set on 2nd down. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Lets it fly. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. Good throw and catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers, it freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run, and then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Wants to throw again. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Fitted in the window for the score. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So
sprinting away. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. They used the jump play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score a touchdown.
Caught, and he's got room. Oh, the ball's out after that big play. Defense picks it up. Knocked down, but not before he gets the first down after recovering the fumble. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll start on the ground with Isaiah Auguste. Gets him away from trouble. That's a pickup of 6. Mark it at the 10. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, it's McAllister. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Gets it out to the 16-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that third. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Duckworth. Rush is on. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. Timeout is called by Virginia. That's their 2nd. They'll have 1 left. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Oh, it's a phony punt. They're going to run it with the up man. He's not going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs. The fake doesn't work. Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got 1 drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Now a 2-possession game at 24-13.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Now an opportunity to extend their lead before the break. Back to throw, it's Duckworth. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. In traffic, it's Dickey. Down he goes.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
The Gamecocks take a timeout. That's their last one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's got it on the right.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
Long way to go on second down. Off-play action. Finds the tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead's extended a little further. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Notre Dame taking on the number 4 team, the Ole Miss Rebels.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Changing the routes with his receivers. Left side is Sellers. Just never gives you a clean shot at him as he gets out to the 28. Back to throw, it's Duckworth. Right side, it's Sellers. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line, it's Dickey. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Second and long here. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, he's got some space. And maybe they try to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet.
And, man, you see it again. It's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead, and it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be a pass, everybody playing pass, but it's just got such a knack and such a feel to take off and run and make people miss and create explosive plays, and that's why they built the lead here today.
The run inside. It's McAllister. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Incomplete. That one batted away at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and I think third and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football, now you got a 4th down situation.
Snapped it, and he has to have it. Buying time to his right. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. The give running right is Auguste. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looking to throw, it's Duckworth. Got his man. Breaks into the open. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Gamecocks want to move quickly. Going to the run, it's McAllister. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Third quarter, opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. From the gun, looking for a man. Fires quickly. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He has stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode.
Breaks free, and he might be gone. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Virginia.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Dropping back, it's Duckworth. Out wide left, it's Dickey. Stop right there. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Still looking to his right. He'll pull it down and run. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Fresh center downs going to the air. Left side is McAllister. At the 35, he's open. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Out wide right, it's Sellers. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. And the Gamecocks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Fresh set of downs going up top. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Can't get him to the ground. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. Hauls it in at the 40. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Duckworth. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Running inside, it's McAllister. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. He's brought down, and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Uncorks it. Finds his man. It's Davis. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. One more quarter to play. It looks as if we are ready to go here in the fourth. So first down will open up the final period. They'll ride Davis here. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Holds and fires complete to the right. Makes a catch but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And the defense hasn't made many plays today, but who can make those plays late? And this place got really, really quiet just now. They made the big play. They forced the INT, and now a chance to build on this lead and make this place even quieter.
They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Duckworth. Right side, it's McAllister. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Breaks through, it's McAllister. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Got it in the middle, it's Sellers. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got the back over the middle. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
And the Gamecocks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. Defense all over him.
And this is where the offense just breathes. Just take your time, huddle up. I'm in absolutely no hurry. I got the lead. I want to continue to run that clock. No false starts, no penalties. Let that clock tick down and then punch it.
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Stopped at the 12-yard line, and he wanted that pick 6. He'll have to settle for setting up his offense. Drops back on 1st down. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Out wide right, it's Davis. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. The Cavaliers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Cavaliers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
Working that left side. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Cavaliers look to keep this drive humming.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. Wants to throw it. Fires into the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Back to pass on 2nd down. Oh, pressure's coming. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers. And after being in a huge hole, they're all the way back, just 1 possession away.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a 1-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The game first down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McAllister. Knocked down immediately. Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible. The defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock. Second and long here, but objective number 1, keep that clock moving. Dropping back, it's Duckworth. They're all over him. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down.
Well, the defense has had enough of this, right? The quarterback's on a hot streak. The ball's not hitting the ground. And right there, they decide, we are jumping one of these routes. We're going to try to get a pick. Almost came away with one there.
Here comes the heat. Going to try to get it himself. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Timeout is called by Virginia. That's their second. They'll have one left. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Second down, going to throw it. It's complete on the right side. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Straight ahead, it's McAllister. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Timeout on the field. The Cavaliers have taken their final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
Man, the nicest thing in sports to have is to be able to rely on the run game, to have the lead and be able to run that clock out. Just watch it tick, and the defense can do nothing about it. And that right there gets it done. Leaning on the ground game, and Jesse, I don't know about the clock, but that thing's about to run out.
And that's really the identity of this offense, too. They are going to be physical. They're going to run the ball even when you know it's coming, and